Hi, my name is Gregory McAfee. I am an American citizen. It's the only nationality that I have. It's the only nationality that I've ever had. My parents are American citizens and were born in Ohio. My ethnicity, I believe, is completely of European ancestry, but my family heritage goes back to prior to the Revolutionary War in the United States for the most part. My father worked in international oil and gas, and because of this, I was born in Tripoli, Libya, but I am not a Libyan citizen. In order to be a Libyan citizen, one's father needs to be Libyan. Anyways, I received a birth certificate from the United States Embassy in Tripoli in 1974, and I was born at the oil company clinic in Tripoli, Libya. When I was at the age of 3, I moved to Chicago, Illinois, to the North Shore. While living in Winnetka, I was issued a Social Security number. From Chicago, I moved to Houston, Texas, because my dad's company transferred their operations from Chicago to Houston. I lived in Houston, Texas through 7th grade. I lived out in the suburbs, and then I lived inside the loop closer to the city center. When I was 13 years old, we received 2 weeks' notice because my dad's position was transferred to Cairo, Egypt, where I attended Cairo American College, started 8th grade there, and I graduated high school there, where it was a completely American curriculum, American or Canadian teachers, or largely, it was a diverse group, but it was an American curriculum and mostly American teachers who were living abroad. I lived in a neighborhood that was a suburb of Cairo, south of Cairo, that was largely foreign expatriates from North America and Europe. I lived right across from my school, right across the street. After 9/11, everything has changed in this world, and my ability to travel and my rights have been infringed upon, and many of them have been taken away. I can't pinpoint the exact time frame that I started getting. Well, first of all, my passport is an American passport, but it says birthplace Libya on it. But furthermore, when I fly, I almost invariably get, and I don't know when this started, but it was after 9/11, the dreaded SSSS designation on my boarding pass, and I get extra screening, and I get extra questions when I go into different countries and such. Although I have not been out of the United States since about 2015, except when I recently tried to cross Canada around March 11th, maybe it was the 10th of 2024, where I tried to cross from North Dakota into Manitoba, where I was denied entry into Canada, and then upon re-entry into the United States, even though I have a valid passport and I have no criminal record and such, I was treated very politely by the Canadian authorities, but I was treated like a criminal when I came across back into the United States. Very verbally abusive language was used towards me, and I was confined into a small room while the entirety of my vehicle was searched, and eventually, after close to an hour there, and this was about 9, 10 o'clock at night, I don't have anything but my possessions, which are innocuous, just normal things of a person, right? I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a criminal. And I have no criminal record, like I said. But I've been subjected to great harms throughout the United States for a long time, but it's been it has escalated since I don't know, about October of 2023. I was living in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and my home was broken into twice and looted and ransacked. I found what was likely many of my possessions being sold on Facebook Marketplace. I contacted the officer in charge of my break-ins, and I never received a follow-up on that. Obviously, I didn't follow the leads as myself as a citizen, because I'm not going to confront criminals, right? I have been denied health care. I've been treated very unfairly. When I've been largely living in hotels since I canceled my lease in October, and people are very friendly to me at first, but then once they pull up my name, I can only assume that these hotels and these hospitals and such get a flagging that I am a known or suspected terrorist. I have no ties to terrorist organizations. I've never spoken with the known terrorists. I've never interacted with the known terrorists. I am not sympathetic to their causes. I'm not a violent person. I've never been a violent person. I'm actually a very peaceful person. I've dedicated much of my life to doing nonprofit work and helping those who are less fortunate. From anywhere from Habitat for Humanity, working for a crisis center, to working with at-risk children. I've been fighting to make this a better world, and I'm in a very unfortunate life situation right now. I could really use a hand. Everything's been stripped from me, and I'm a good man. I'm a good person, and I don't want to play victim, because I'm not trying to play victim, but everything indicates to me that I have been unknowingly been placed and unfairly and unlawfully placed on some terrorist watch list, and that people, institutions and stuff will find out that I've been flagged as a suspected terrorist that's baseless, and thus feel justified to be rude to me or worse. That means that my constitutional rights are being denied, and that means likely that my cell phone conversations, my emails, all of my electronic stuff is being under surveillance unfairly. That I've been stripped of my constitutional rights, and what? I don't know. But I sure would like to know. And this should disturb you that a good, spiritually based American citizen with no criminal record, who was born and raised half his childhood in the Middle East, could be stripped of all their constitutional rights unfairly, without due process, that's tragic, and I'm not playing victim. I just want things to change, okay? I don't want to be subjected to more torment and denied medical care and denied the ability to add to our economy, to add to our society, to make this a better place. But that's exactly what's happening. And, I'll leave it there, but, I've started a GoFundMe page, and, I could really use some support, and I could really use some help, because everything that the reasons why my ancestors left Europe for the United States, well, I think they would be pretty appalled about what's happening to their bloodline, and this isn't American, okay? Well, there are gross injustices happening to good, solid American citizens, and that's tragic. That's tragic, and I've likely been placed on a global list unfairly too, which is why Canada likely denied me, and I don't understand it, and this isn't justice, guys, okay? There are good, innocent Americans suffering needlessly. And I'm just one example. And supposedly there are over 2 million people on this list, okay? 2 million people would be the 5th largest city in the United States. A lot are American citizens. I am one. You can search YouTube for various respectable media outlets that say as much. From CBS to Fox News and everything in between, National Geographic, okay? If people get word that I'm a suspected terrorist, even though it's baseless, wouldn't good Americans feel justified to not only treat me poorly, but possibly do me even harm? And that's scary, guys. Okay, that's scary. And why is there no transparency here? And I have filed a petition with Homeland Security to find out if I am on their list and to be removed from their list. But then there are the FBI's list. There's the CIA's list, and then there's international lists. Like, how many lists am I on? And I have no ties to terrorists. I'm not even close to a terrorist. All right? I actually, while I'm not a religious person, I am a spiritual person. I was raised Presbyterian and Methodist. I was Protestant, okay? And I firmly believe in the teachings of Christ and the words of Christ. But, and I firmly believe in the United States Constitution. But I don't believe in what's happening to me and what I'm being subjected to in the name of freedom, because this isn't fair. This isn't fair. And I don't know. I could really use some support, and emotionally, financially. I want to get to the truth. I want honesty, okay? I want transparency. Is that too much to ask for? I want decent health, okay? I have a master's degree. I have marketable skills, but I don't have the health or the energy or the opportunity to have a successful life. And I'm no criminal, guys. I'm no criminal. And I'm certainly no terrorist, and I'm certainly not violent. Anyways, I could really use some words of encouragement and some help. I really could. Thank you.